So I'm sitting down studying because this afternoon I'm going to be on my conference call for authentic relationships. And I was just having so much insight over these past few days. I haven't even had to share even a glimmer into the things I've been experiencing and what's been bubbling up and conjuring within me, because I truly do believe that when something triggers us, catches us off guard, it's truly trying to get our attention. It's our soul saying, see this so we can move through it, so we can heal, so we can flow. Let's lighten our load. But it has to start with looking at whatever it is more intently and deeply with compassion and understanding, and truly really just being with it, no matter how it feels. If it feels good, it feels bad, icky, sad, whatever emotion comes up, that's your opportunity to feel it fully so you can heal it fully, to release it, to work with it. It's there for you to work with, not to keep pushing apart from you, because it is a part of you. You can't separate what is within you from who you are and have become. As I've been saying, every choice that we've made in the past has brought us to where we are in this present. And there's no such thing as a bad choice, because all a bad choice truly is a judgment upon yourself. And you're not giving yourself enough credit to grow through whatever you're going through. We judge ourselves, we shame ourselves, we blame ourselves, we point fingers back at ourselves while no one else is looking. And all that does is cause internal suffering. Life is not about the blame and the shame. It's about living with all that has been and ever will be. And so the other day I'm at my girlfriend's house, and we've been sitting talking about a lot of different things that have been coming up for us. And one of them being something we share as a common block. And I kind of feel like I narrowed it down. I feel like I nailed it a little bit stronger, because I observed some behaviors that we were talking about in other people that we know, that I said, these people are showing up to teach us, to be they're modeling something for us. They're giving us insight into ourselves and into life and how to do things easier. Because sometimes you can look at someone and say, how dare they? How are they able to get that? Or whatever it is that maybe we envy or we wish we had. This is just one example. It could be, how dare that person get away with what they get away with? Whatever it is, it's a judgment. And all that is us projecting how we are, who we are, and what we believe in, and all the experiences we've had, and comparing ourselves to that person and where they're at. We have no idea what goes on inside of them. We only know what's going on within ourselves. And even then, we're not even quite connected to what that truly is. So with that said, came up this receptivity and this reminder to me about giving and taking. Because life is energetic flow. I believe our culture, our society has conditioned us so much to believe we don't deserve to receive, but we should always give. I know, growing up Catholic, it's one of the most impactful and profound and deeply pounded into you beliefs that you should only give and never be open to receive. You should always give. And as women, because we're supposed to be nurturers, we're supposed to constantly give and never think about ourselves. And with everything that's been going on, a lot of women, and myself included, are kind of waking up and going, wow, you know what? I'm feeling unfulfilled. And it's because I feel like I'm not receiving as much as I've given. Well, what that tells me, let's say my personal experience, I have clearly turned off the receptivity of what I've given. And I need to remind myself that for what I have given, I am worthy and I deserve to receive just as much as I have given, and that I must allow others to show up to me and give them permission to give back, and give myself permission to receive openly without the old attachments. Y'all who have grown up with this kind of belief system can understand that, oh my gosh, if someone gives something to me, now I'm obliged. I have to give something back in return. And I know I've talked about this in my past videos. Just because someone gives to you doesn't mean you have to go through your own belief system rabbit hole of fear that now I have to come up with something to give in return. If someone gives something to you freely and openly, unless you feel a gut like this doesn't feel kosher, it feels icky, trust the universe and the energetic flow. Trust that they are showing up to you so they can also grow. Because you have to be just as willing to allow people to give to you as you are willing to give to others. If you stop the flow by denying someone to give to you, you have not only halted their growth and their opportunities, but also yourself. Most of the times we're so stuck in ourselves, we think it's about us, but we forget that someone giving to us is just as imperative and just as important for us to allow. And in that moment, it's not even about us. So if you can gift others that opportunity to give to you, you will receive more of what it is you feel you lack. Because what you give is usually what you wish to receive, right? Is it not? Because we only know how to give what we have experienced. Everything we do, everything we choose, everything we see is based on our experiences, our beliefs, and perceptions based on that. You cannot give someone something that you don't already know from experience. And the irony is most people are holding back receiving in a new form because they're only willing to give that which they know and have experienced versus what is unknown, unfamiliar, and coming at them brand spanking new, giving that growth spurt. So the next time someone offers to give or to do something for you, see it as a present, show up as your own, as a gift for yourself and the other person, and recognize that this is an opportunity to grow. And when you allow the universe to flow, energetically giving and receiving, then you're going to grow all that much more. So I love you very much. I hope that touched some people out there that are going through some tough times. It's all perfect. I get excited because even the most uncomfortable stuff that's coming up for me is reminding me that discomfort is what starts that pattern of shifting. When I feel the most uncomfortable, most of the times it's physically in my body, then I know there's a huge shift coming. Because shift happens in the most uncomfortable situations. And those are the blessings that we must behold and show up to every single day, no matter what they are. Again, I love you very much. Got to get my study on before my conference call.